Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Undiscovered Games video podcast where we take a look at the lesser known board games of the world and share those with you. Today we're looking at a game called Trainmaker. Now this is a very light dice game. There's not a lot going on with this one. However, it's exciting. The whole family can get into it. We play it with grandma and the kids. Everybody gets to roll dice and push their luck. Ultimately, what you're trying to do is build trains with your dice and then collect these beautiful cards that are on the table. It's just an overall charming production by AEG. This one is the 2018 version, and I just love the way it looks. It's super easy, takes like 20 minutes. And real quick, if you have this rule book, you might be missing a rule called the Double Locomotive Bonus. Check the link in the description to learn more about that. Now these dice are awesome. Some people think they're too big for whatever reason, but I think they're perfect. They're heavy, they're easy to see, they're colorblind friendly, and they're fun to roll. That's the most important part. Now we're going to look at the cards. These are the contract cards, very easy to understand. They just show you what you need to collect in order to win the game. And we have a big stack of city cards, a bunch of different cities with beautiful illustrations. I love the bold colors. The cards are nice and big. They just look great when they're all out on the table. If you look in the top left, you'll see the goods you get when you get the cards. So like Memphis gives you coal. And then the bottom shows what you need to roll. So on your dice, you would need to have 2 green symbols and a blue symbol in order to get the card. Also, you're going to have to roll a black locomotive to start your train, as well as a red caboose to end your train, and you'll see how that works here in a minute. First, we're going to deal 2 contract cards to each player, and you're going to each look at them and keep one and keep it secret. So here, this says I would need, 3 cattle or 3 corn, and the other card says I would need 3 coal or 3 passengers. So I'm just going to keep one, and that's going to be my goal for the game, hidden from the rest of the players. If I complete my card, I win, or if I get one of every symbol, I also win the game. So there's 2 ways to win, but really it's just a race. The first person to get the necessary symbols will win. Now we're going to deal 3 cities to the table. There's always going to be 3 to choose from on your turn. Every player is also going to get 1 switch track token. Now I love the way these look. They're wooden and they just really add to the table presence. And basically what these do, you can spend these once per game to change one of your dice. It's just a little safety net in case you have a really bad roll. So to start my turn, I'm going to roll all my dice and I'm going to look for locomotives and cars, because to start a train, I need this locomotive symbol. And then I need to add at least one of the cars to it. So I'm going to add this yellow car to my locomotive. That could be the end of my first roll. So my second roll, I have to add more cars to my train. Every time I roll, I must add at least 1 more car to the train, which means I'm rolling fewer and fewer dice. So here we have yellow. I could go for Hudson or Spokane, or I could still get Toledo up top if I roll blue and green. Let's see. And I did roll blue and green. How about that? And the caboose. So I could take any of the city cards up there, but let's just do the blue and yellow for this example. And I'll put the caboose on the end. Now, anybody who's ever played this will tell you just how tricky that caboose can be. I mean, it does not want to come up when you need it. So anyway, I could add the green to my train, but let's just show you the blue and yellow for this example. Now I could take Hudson or I could take Spokane. Now remember, Spokane gives me the passenger symbol and I have the hidden contract that says I need 3 of the passenger symbols. So I'm definitely going to want to take Spokane and add that to my supply here. Now I just need 2 more passengers to win the game. Now you can only ever take 1 of the 3 city cards that are out there. Even if you do qualify for all 3, you can only take 1. There is, however, a way to go for multiple cities in one turn, and that's that double locomotive bonus rule, which I was telling you about earlier, the one that they left out of the rule book. So check the link in the description and you can learn how to go for multiple cities if you push your luck a little bit. Another fun way to push your luck, notice how St. Louis has a money sign at the top left. The money sign is simply a wild symbol, so that card could count toward any of the cards you need to win the game. However, they're a lot harder to get. If you notice, that requires 2 yellows and 2 greens. So in my example, I could just add my caboose and take the sure thing, which would be Toledo, or I could push my luck and go for the wild card St. Louis. So I would have to add a yellow to that, and then I would still need to roll another yellow and re-roll the caboose, because I can't hold back the caboose. Anything I don't add, I have to re-roll. So let's see what happens. And I get the yellow, so I need to add 1 of those. This is where this game gets great because everybody goes for these wild cards. I get one more chance to get the caboose, and I got it. Boom, look at that. St. Louis, all mine. I rolled the caboose exactly when I needed it, and that's what I love about this game. There's just those exciting moments all the time. And the wild cards are really important to go for, because if you can build up a couple wild cards in your stash, no one has any idea what's on your secret contract, so they can't jump out and steal a card that you're trying to go for just to prevent you from winning. So the game really incentivizes you to go for those riskier cards, push your luck for the wild cards, push your luck and try to get the double locomotive bonus, because when you go for those riskier plays in this game, you understand there's a big payoff to be had by going for the wild card or going for multiple city cards in a single turn. That gives you a huge advantage over your opponents. So I like that the game tempts you to go down the risky path. You could play it safe and just get symbols, but everybody's going to see what you're collecting, and then everyone at the table is just going to gang up on you, and that's why those wild cards are so important. So what does this all mean? Well, in conclusion, I rate Trainmaker a 7.5 out of 10. And that's a solid rating for a game like this, because it's not a game I'm going to play all the time. It's not the best game ever, but I do want to keep it in my collection because it fills a niche. It's family game night. I need a game for 6 players that all ages can jump into. And it just looks cool on the table. There's just something about the artwork and the big dice and the wooden track tokens. It just all fits together in a nice little package. So if that sounds like something that would be fun for you and your family, give Trainmaker a try. I think you will enjoy it. And as always, thank you so much for joining us on the Undiscovered Games video podcast. We really appreciate you watching and listening from wherever you are in the world. If you want to help the channel, you can click subscribe and share this video with your friends. There's also a donate link in the description if you wish to support us. Any proceeds go toward making more videos like this and just better quality content in the future. We really have a passion for finding these undiscovered games and sharing them with you. Also, we have an Instagram page. If you're not familiar with that, go give us a follow on the IG. We are at undiscovered_games. We post a lot of cool pictures and written reviews over there as well. So thanks again for watching, and we will see you on the next one.